And we begin this hour in the Free State. The Premier there, that's Maqueen, Letsoha-Mathae, is set to deliver her second State of the Province address at Lemo Mall. That's in Green Park in Bloemfontein. The address will outline key policy goals and priorities for the year ahead, while reflecting on the province's progress and the challenges of the year gone by. Our reporter Aphumelele Mdlalane tracking developments for us and joining us now live from Bloemfontein. And of course, Bloemfontein, like so many other provinces, Aphumelele, has a number of issues that are worth reflecting. Perhaps you can take us through some of the key matters to look out for once that address begins.
A handful number of challenges, Ayanda. Must understand that in her State of the Province address in May, Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae did mention the issue of rooting corruption and also holding those that are responsible accountable. We're talking about the issue of corruption in the municipalities, the issue of maladministration. This is one of the things that have been highlighted by the AG's report, whereby they were mentioning that there's just a lot of state coffers money that is being wasted and no services being rendered. There are many municipalities here that are red flagged. We do know that also the Minister of Electricity just not long ago was here talking to us about the billions of rands, in total 26 billion of rands. That's of course the total that is being owed to the power entity Eskom. One must understand that this is due to, of course, a number of issues where he also highlighted the issue of illegal connection. But I must indicate that Maluti Aphofu municipality, which is the most owing municipality when it comes to the power entity, was not red flagged this time in terms of payment arrangements. One would say that it's complying with the payments arrangements to the Eskom, but there are those municipalities that are likely to face the blackout come the Easter weekend, whereby we do understand that Mwate, they're supposed to make the payment arrangements. That's Mwate, that's Nala, that's Muqaka municipality. And Ayanda, we understand that the Premier is supposed to touch on those issues, given that the service delivery has been, of course, hindered by the challenges that are faced by government. And we also know that she's supposed to touch on the issues of the job opportunities in the provinces. The youth in particular has been vocal to say that there are no job opportunities, yet this is the one of the province that relies on the industries that remains closed in Botshabelo and Maluti Aphofu, that is Kwakwa to be specific. We do have the national roads that are connecting to the province. We have the N3, we have the N5, and Free State being centralized. There's that, of course, opinion that it's supposed to be an economic hub. It's supposed to be, busy when it comes to the investor confidence. That's just some of the issues that when we're talking to some residents, saying that there's been many promises that have been made by the premiers who were in government, but now they want the implementation thereof. I was talking to the Premier earlier on, where she did indicate that her speech today will be focusing on the progressive report that she will be giving to the residents of the Free State. Also mentioning that the issue of the key roles, or rather the senior post, needs to be filled, and that's why she also took to her as a responsibility to also rotate the HODs in government, saying that that was one of the key issues that needed to be done if one wants to root out corruption, saying that if a senior member is quite comfortable to be in one position. Therefore, that department will be redundant because there will be some comfort thereof. But Ayanda, the residents of the Free State are not happy in how the state of affairs is being run. They are not happy with the issue of service delivery. There are those municipalities like Mathabeng municipality where we do know that the issue of the executive mayor has not been, of course, has not been addressed to the media as to what is exactly happening. And we do know the residents, they have been vocal through also their march, or rather the march to the municipality, calling for jobs that needs to take place. They are calling for the ANC in the province, the government to prioritize the services or prioritize the interests of the people. And there's just many issues, Ayanda, that we are expecting, of course, to hear from the Premier. And also with the issue of education, we saw the opposition party saying that as much as the government, or rather the Free State, is number one when it comes to your matric results, but the issue of quality needs to be addressed instead of the issue of quantity. So those are some of the issues when we will be talking to the opposition parties as a matter of getting the reactions post SOPA, just to understand as to how do they feel about the state of the province address that will be delivered by the Premier. That also must remember that it has been in question in terms of how she runs her government. You must remember also there's that scandal of her, the allegations of her and the ex-husband being, of course, having a fallout with one of the contractors of one of the roads that are in question in Tuespret. Millions of rands there. As a result, the contractor had to be taken out, and that has rather made more divisions, or rather created more instability or reluctance thereof in terms of the confidence by the residents of the Free State, saying that there is no government. But there are those ones that are saying that this current Premier, there is a direction. This is a step to the right direction as she is implementing some of the issues. She also mentioned that there are, of course, the projects that are in place, and she's saying that she's committing to make sure that the implementation take off and the projects become completed. I just want to move now out of the camera just to show that, of course, the state of readiness, as you can see, Ayanda, the SAPS, of course, members, we will be drilling to the site where the venue is at in no time now, as we are expecting, of course, this proceedings to start at 10 o'clock. But they are ready despite the extreme weather conditions because it's raining at the moment, Ayanda. But here we are today. All eyes will be on the Premier of the Free State, Maqueen, Letsoha-Mathae. It's back to you.
Aphumelele Mdlalane, live to us there from Bloemfontein. For now, Aphumelele, thanks very much indeed.